Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. Alright, place your bets. How many rounds is this going to take for Joey's crappy deck to win? As the tournament continued, Joey was challenged by Weevil Underwood, but what Joey didn't know was that Weevil was using his underhanded tricks again. Weevil slipped a card into Joey's deck that would make sure that none of Joey's strategies would work. We'll settle this fair and square with a duel. Alright, let's do this! That's fine with me, but we'll duel for 2 locator cards. That's if you even have 2. Yugi squashed this creepy little bug the first time they squared off in Duelist Kingdom. Now I guess it's my turn to do the same. It's time to duel. Oracle of Zera. That looks like an interesting field spell. I want to use that sometime. Well, maybe one of the characters in the future generations will have that. Oh, here we go. Well, we have Grave Robber. We have Magic Arm Shield, which is actually kind of interesting. Yeah. Basically, we can steal... If our opponent has 2 monsters and we have 1 monster and they go to attack us, we can steal their monster. We'll set that, because that's the best thing we have. And then basically make our opponent's monster ram their own other monster, and we don't take any battle damage. It's kind of a nasty trap when it works out. Insect Barrier. Now my insects can't attack. Another Magic Arm Shield. Well, let's flip this up and see what happens. DNA Surgery. Okay, so this, he made all of my monsters insects, and Insect Barrier stops my insects from attacking. That's wonderful. There's no point to any of this. I guess we go to the end phase, and I'll activate his effect to put him back in defense mode. Oh, it gains 1,000 attack when it attacks a wind monster, and Little Wingard was a wind monster. There's really no point in setting another one, just because there's no... I need a way to get rid of either Insect Barrier or the DNA Surgery. And now he's going to tribute for... oh gosh. It's Insect Queen. Another Grave Robber. That helps me so much. Is it time for Time Roulette Go? I don't think it is. Because this gains 200 attack for each insect monster on the field. If it destroyed an opponent's monster by battle, I can special summon 1 insect monster token in attack position. Oh, well, he can. I can't. I can't do anything, because I have junk cards. Mystical Space Typhoon. Use it on your own card. Actually, I can now use the Grave Robber. Huh. I will use his Mystical Space Typhoon. Oh, I guess it's... wow, that was really bad. I won't use his Mystical Space Typhoon. We'll try it again next turn. Yeah, I got nothing going on here until I can Typhoon away. I'm probably going to pick that Insect Barrier just in case his other face down happens to be Now Pinch Hopper. And, well, now we can use the magic arm shield, grab his other monster, and now his Insect Queen has to attack that. I wasn't supposed to take damage from that. But he does get an insect token since he summoned since he killed a monster. Oh, another Time Wizard. That's going to end up being our quote-unquote strategy for dealing with that. I thought for sure we weren't supposed to take... No, you do still take battle damage from it. Okay, fair enough. Grave Robber, go! Alright, let's try this again, but differently this time. And this also costs us 2,000 life points to use as well. I'm gonna get rid of the barrier because, yeah, like I said, that could be another DNA surgery, so you don't just want to kill one and then have to deal with it again. Let's flip this up. We're not going to attempt the Time Wizard yet. We'll take out his monster. Then we can retreat back to defense mode with the little Wingard. Wouldn't check out Joey's fusions. Oh, the Cocoon of Evolution. That's another Time Wizard. We have Thousand Dragon and Alligator's Sword Dragon. Honestly, if he's just going to keep throwing those in attack mode and then not attacking me with Insect Queen, I'm just going to do that. I still don't want to use Time Wizard at all, for obvious reasons. Oh, it's Leghall, and he's not attacking me again. I still don't get why he's choosing not to. I mean, I know he has to sacrifice his other monster, but then he can get an insect monster. I don't know what the reasoning behind this is. Regardless, we're gonna just keep doing this because this keeps working. Move to the end step. Until I get that big can of bug spray and kill all his stuff. Oh, there's Flying Kamakiri number 2. Oh, and he is going to attack with that. Okay. Well, there's another Grave Robber. Which I don't think he has any... I wonder if I can just take his insect barrier and stop him from attacking altogether. We might actually attempt to do that. But I need something to beat that Flying Kamakiri, so we'll use that. He might attack with his Insect Queen now that he can kill his... No, I don't want to change its position. Now that he can actually do some damage to me with that... what do I have here? Gearfried the Iron Knight. No, he's not attacking me. Alright. Grave Robber, go. We're gonna take this insect barrier. And now Weevil's insects can't attack me. I think that was worth the 2,000 points of damage. And I still gotta figure out how to get that Insect Queen off the board. I would take a boatload of damage if I failed a time roulette right now, so we're not going to do that. We'll just destroy his little... oh, well, I guess that works. Since Gear Free the Iron Knight can't be equipped by anything, that becomes an equip that gains him life points equal to half the attack of the monster that it's equipped to every turn. So, yeah. Don't want to stand still where Weevil just starts gaining a ton of life. And, well, there's another insect barrier, so now nobody can attack. Isn't this duel so exciting? I have way too many time wizards. And we have to get rid of another insect barrier somehow. He has to get rid of our insect barrier. This is a duel where no player can attack with anything. Now, what does this thing do? This card can attack your opponent directly if the only face-up monsters they control are Earth, Water, or Fire. That doesn't help us if it can't attack at all. Again, no point using Time Wizard, because nothing can attack. We're just gonna wait until we draw something. Shield and Sword. That doesn't cut it for us. Might as well set one of these Time Wizards on the field. This has turned into something really dumb. He's probably running 3 of those insect barriers and 3 DNA surgeries. Oh, a scapegoat. That's not useful. I don't know how they expected us to combat this insect barrier DNA surgery when they're not giving us enough spell and trap removal. Kunai with Chain. What's that toughness? That's not gonna help me kill that either. Well, we'll set the Kunai with Chain. Setting all these things just so we don't have to discard them. Why'd you flip that up? Do you think you can attack? No, he's just mocking us now. Another polymerization. Well, you know what? 2 can do that. I guess we'll make 1,000 Dragon. We'll use the crap that's on the field. Don't normally recommend it, but at this point we've got so many cards, it's whatever. I remember playing back in high school. I used the insect barrier DNA surgery combo. Made everyone kind of upset with that. There's no point to any of this. Until we can get rid of insect barrier. Either one of us getting rid of insect barrier. I'd prefer weevils to be gone. Nothing is going to ever happen. We're going to play another polymerization. Might as well make this thing. Oh, it's a fusion between Baby Dragon and that. Okay. This will use up some cards in our hands so we don't have to uselessly waste them anymore. So it has to be earth, water, or fire. That's wind, and that's earth. Well, that's light. Is that light? Insect effect. I can't tell if that's earth or light. Whatever. I'm not attacking anyways. I mean, if he played like a Dark Hole or a Raigeki right now, I'd run the Time Wizard out there and try the Time Roulette. Yeah, no one has a way to get rid of these things. Another thing that could happen is Weevil's going to run out of cards in his deck first at this rate by drawing a card every turn. And he'll lose by by milling out everything. That might be how we end up winning this. Because that's exactly where this is going. I do need to save one slot on the Spell and Trap zone just to... You know, he's tributing again. Oh, another Insect Queen. That's awesome. And Cockroach Knight. Oh no! That's awful. He's going to win by mill now. Ah, I can activate this. Get rid of... Because now that Cockroach Knight is going to go back to the top of his deck, meaning I'm going to be the first one to draw a card with no cards in the deck. So I guess that strategy is not going to work anymore. Well, we're just going to get rid of like the Skull Dice or something. So we got to discard. Flying Kamakiri #1, which is going to do nothing because... Oh, it's Garuzi's! This card is garbage. You may as well play it, though. Do we have a way to destroy this? This is like the most riveting game ever. I'm sure this is what you guys wanted to see when you opened up this video. It's just like a half-hour duel of just sitting here and neither player being able to attack because of stupid reasons. Well, let's make another 1000 Dragon, because why not? Why not? Why would they design Joey's deck and Weevil's deck to have all these insect barriers and DNA surgeries, and then not give Joey cards to remove spells and traps? Like, really? This is how we're doing things now? And if I do ever get to attack, I need to figure out what Insect Queen's attack power is. 3,800, that's what I got to overcome? Oh gosh. Or I can move it to defense mode with Kunai with Chain, maybe. Oh, his monster would have to attack for that. Now, Weevil can't even activate any... Oh, he's gonna gain 1,000 life points. Okay. Ooh, it's Panther Warrior. That card's awful. I might be using all of those graceful dice if, I can ever attack again. Oh, Graceful Charity, let's just lose this thing by mill even faster. Well, I might as well, because there's no... I'm already going to lose this. Wow, look, all this garbage that doesn't get rid of Insect Barrier. There's 6 cards left in our deck. What gets rid of Insect Barrier? That's the game we're playing right now. This was a game that I was set to win until Cockroach Knight got involved. Weevil can't... Even if Weevil gets like a Mystical Space Typhoon or something, he can't play it because he has no open spots. And why would Joey have any Spell and Trap destruction in his deck? You think this is a competent Yu-Gi-Oh player? Monster Reborn. Is there a monster in the graveyard, in any graveyard, that can kill a thing? I just want something that can remove spell or trap. That's all I want. Of course Joey doesn't have any, because Joey's deck, as we know, is awful. Not that I could even play Monster Reborn anyways, because my Monster Zone is all full up. Oh, a Magic Arm Shield. That helps so much when no one is able to attack. Okay, so how is Joey supposed to end up winning this with the story deck if Weevil's just going to do this whole Insect Barrier thing? Oh look, another Insect Queen. Oh, and there's another Cockroach Knight. What does it want me to activate? Kunai with Chain. I don't feel like activating that. Oh, it's Gearfried. I guess literally the only way Joey can kill spells and traps is to use Grave Robber on Weevil's Mystical Space Typhoon. That is beyond awful. This is stupid. Ooh. A relevant card. I can stop the effects of trap cards with this. Which means my stuff goes back to not being insects. Now I just gotta beat 3000 attack to knock out those insect queens. I can do this. We can do this. We have our own traps that we can't activate. We have Graceful Dice. 4, that's 400 attacks to everything. Let's do it again. Another 400 attack to everything. Ha! Take this, Weevil. Alright. Battle phase. Here we go. Die that thing. Die that thing. We need a way to end this duel. We gotta do damage. He has a wind type. We'll knock that out. 1400. And finally, attack the flying Kamakiri. Thank you, Jinzo. Gosh. Well, if you bet that Joey was going to lose any number of times, you would have been wrong. That was still just an awful duel. Welcome to Loserville, Weevil. Population U. You have no room to talk after that duel. I lost. But wait. Alright, Weevil, cough 'em up. You're Insect Queen and 2 locator cards. Have mercy. Mercy, you should have thought about that before you decided to cheat. Now, just like at Duelist Kingdom, you're out of the tournament. Well, that was miserable. Next, mimes. Because mimes are somehow going to be less miserable.